Hey guys, Josh here for Argonaut Wine and Liquor. We're doing another off-site video today. We're at one of our friends and partners, Odell Brewing, their Rino tap house in, obviously in the Rino neighborhood. We're going to try a couple beers, hear a little bit about what's going on, some of the cool projects here, and yeah, so the first thing we're going with is Sippin' Pretty. It's a, James, can you tell us a little bit more about it?
It's Berliner Weiss with acai, guava, and pink Himalayan salt. It's just a great summer beer, but it works really well throughout the year. If you're somebody that likes sours and don't want to get punched in the face with too much acid, this is your winner.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely something that, you know, as we come towards the end of February into March, starting to come into season. It's a year-round beer. We have it all the time, but definitely seasonal for drinking.
Guava comes through really strong on the nose. The salinity is not as potent as you get on some Berliner Weiss, which is actually quite nice because sometimes you can pucker like a salt lick. You do not get that on this beer.
It's pretty approachable as far as sours go too. It's not like a punch in the mouth.
Absolutely.
Puckeringly sour, but it's got enough tartness to satisfy a sour customer.
Definitely.
Drinker.
If you're trying to expand your horizons from seltzer, I strongly recommend going in this direction.
Absolutely. All right, kind of moving in a little bit of a different direction here for the next one. This is Barrel Treasure. It's an Imperial Stout brewed with coffee. Wow, yeah, coffee really comes through on the nose.
You get that nice sweet bourbon on the end tail end too.
Yep.
Nice coffee flavor, not a lot of acidity, which is something I personally prefer in coffee beers. Is sometimes you can get a little too much of that coffee acidity and it's kind of a turnoff. This one is really well-rounded, gets you right in the back of the palate on either side, sort of like a sour does in a weird way, you know, sort of where you feel it back in here. But overall, exceptionally well-rounded.
That's the thing with some coffee beers too, is you can get too much coffee to it, and you can't taste anything else.
Can't taste anything else. Yeah, there's definitely
really well balanced.
Definitely more going on here than just the coffee, which is always nice to have a little bit of depth and flavor.
This is my first time trying this beer, so I'm really relishing it.
The whiskey doesn't overpower either, so it's really well balanced.
Yeah, not a lot of wood either. It's like it was pulled out of the barrel at exactly the right moment before it's, you know, can take over. The barrel can take over sometimes. It's not the case here.
Agreed.
Cool. And then on to the next one. Shrink it down. So this guy is Hammer Chain. It's the current seasonal that we have in at the store from Odell. Really big IPA. James and Dave can tell us a little more.
It's a double IPA. You do get a lot of hop aromas on the nose. I guess they call it a fresh grind, so I think it was probably fresh hopped at some point along the line, which comes through. You really get those nice aromatics from the hop.
Bit of earthiness too.
Really nice malt character without it being too much so.
Yeah, you get a lot of malt character, but it's not sweet.
Yeah.
But it's definitely present.
Yeah, almost. It's drier than I think. Sometimes you drink a double IPA and it's a big sweet malt bomb, which I'm not a big fan of.
Well, and a lot of people don't really realize that IPAs can take so many different forms. You know what I mean? Like, people think huge hop, bitter, you know, clenching your jaw almost. And so many of them are not like that. And you know, the word double IPA to someone who doesn't know what that means seems pretty scary and seems like it would be, you know, not very approachable. But this, I mean, it's not like this is you have to be really into that style of beer to like it. It's pretty approachable.
Yeah, I think for people that are really afraid of hops, some people hate IPAs because they think of all those things that Josh just mentioned, the bitterness, you know, they don't like hops, my other hat being one of those. It's a balance. You smell it, but it's not so ever present on the palate. It is more well-rounded than that.
And it also comes down to the types of hops we use too, the combinations too. There's different hops give off different flavor profiles.
True.
Some of them are more bitter than others, some of them are more fruity, some of them are more earthy. So.
Yeah, so these 3 beers we just tried are all on the shelf at Argonaut. I believe $10.99, $13.99, and
$17.99.
sorry, $17.99 and $13.99. Excuse me. So those are all on the shelf right now. We're gonna just kind of turn it over. We've got a couple friends from Odell with us that are gonna talk a little bit about kind of this facility and what they do here, because there's some pretty cool stuff going on.
How's it going? Brent Cordell, I'm the head brewer here at the Rino Brew House. So this facility we opened June of 2018. We're down on 30th and Larimer. For those of you who don't know, come visit us. We got a lot of special beers that are brewed just in-house, exclusively available here. We're kind of using this facility as a little extension of our R&D program. So we're playing with a lot of different hops that we're helping to develop in the Northwest. Trying out small batch brews with those and really getting a feel for what different hop varieties can do on a small scale before we actually maybe use them in a large batch beer that you might find at Argonaut. So it's a 10-barrel brew house. We got 6 fermenters, 1 bright tank. I won't get into too much technical stuff, but yeah, we're just having a lot of fun. It's a Odell Brewing playground for us, and really having a blast.
Awesome. So yeah, if you guys are ever in the Rino area, come down here, check it out. They've got all kinds of really cool new things going on that you won't get to try anywhere else. So come on down, give, like I said, the 3 we have a shot, and also come sample some new ones here at Odell. Cheers.